Greetings and welcome back to SmartWatchTix.com. Wrongduck is back with us again with another smart ring. These guys are doing a really sharp job of all of the stuff they're bringing to us. And this ring in particular is a very attractively designed fashion ring. We're going to take off the sleeve and open the box and reveal, first of all, the presentation. You've got a separate charging case here and the ring itself. Now, look at this. Look at this ring. I mean, it is so different. It's not just a plain metal one. No, it's got patterns on it. Yep. Nicely designed with all the different sensors in here. Waterproof, of course. Beautiful ring. The case now is doubles as a case for carrying the ring as well as a case for charging the ring. You see, has a battery built into it. There's a USB-C connector there. You just drop the ring in, flip it around until it makes contact, and it's red if it's charging, and it turns green if it's fully charged. Simple as that. Deeper inside the box, you want to know where to get it first. I know, I do too. From the Wrongduck website, this is a big blow-up of their sales page. It's called the Silver Grid Bluetooth Smart Ring Health Tracker. And it's about $45, $46, but it's less than that because I got a great coupon discount for you in the show notes. So be sure you go down there, apply that coupon on this one or any of them from the Wrongduck store, and you can pick it up. Now, a lot of these are staged inside the U.S. They have a U.S. distribution center, and they're stocking it all the time. So what that means is when you buy it, if you're in the U.S., you'll be able to get U.S. to U.S. shipping and not have to deal with any of the tariff stuff because that will have already been handled when it all got shipped to the distribution center. That's a smart way of doing it. Creates jobs in America, too, for folks. Comes in sizes 8, 9, 10, and 11. That's kind of the mid-range for your mid-fingers, maybe for pinkies for guys and ladies up to your thumb, something like that. And these are the specs that it comes with. All-day health and sleep monitoring, as you saw or will see in the app. You'll get all kinds of things tracked, including blood pressure, blood oxygen, heart rate, automatic sleep tracking. Ladies' cycles are in here. Fitness tracking, too. You can set it up and do runs and walks and things. And with your phone, you got the GPS in your phone that you can work with for tracking that activity. Long-lasting battery, up to 5 days use on a single 2-hour charge. And again, the portable case with the 300 milliamp hour battery can give you 15 separate charges, each charge giving you up to 5 days. Yeah, you can do a trip around the world with just the ring and the charger. Amazing. Waterproof design for active lifestyle, the IP68. You can wash your hands, swim, all that kind of stuff. Even, light, warm water probably for when you're washing your hands, but stay away from really hot water or steam. 24-hour Health Guardian with high precision sensors. It can act as your round-the-clock heart health consultant. Now, these guys, knowing that you guys are smartwatch people and maybe not fully into smart rings yet, have put together on their website this little document. What is a smart ring? The invisible future of wearable technology. And it's a good read. I'm just showing it to you here. You'll click in with the link below. That'll get you to the product page, and you can click over and read this article in its fullness. But wait, there's more in the box. We pull out the rest of it. You find a couple of things. First of all, there's this little cord here, USB on one end, and this unique direct charger on the other. So you line this up with the charging spot, touch it on there, plug that in, and you can charge directly with the wire. That you could keep at your bedside, for example, if you really want to just charge it overnight, or maybe throw it in your pocket so you always have something with you. The other wire is your standard USB to USB-C connector that you would then plug directly into the case. Of course, you could use any USB-C wire, and that's how you'll charge your case. So you have two completely different ways of charging this ring that comes with it. And then you got a little manual, too. Now, the manual, Smart Health Ring, gives you the basic information about it, how you want to wear it, and where you want it to land on your finger that we've told you. The sensors need to be on the inside toward the bottom, and they want it tight on your finger. There's what comes in the box. There's your basic specifications. Here is the QR code for downloading the Odd app. If you don't find it in the Google Play Store on your own, you can scan that. But I prefer if you use the link in the show notes because it'll take you right directly to the app in the Play Store. Charging, the different ways you can charge it, app operations, some frequently asked questions, and then we're off into some different languages. You can use these different rings now in place of the watches. The watches, of course, have a display, and you can see all of the data directly there. These don't, but they can pair with an app, which we're going to move to right now. This is the app that's used by this one. It's called ECTRI. The ring Bluetooth pairs to the app. This is what the thumbnail looks like, the icon for it, in the Google Play Store. When you install the app, you open it, you hit the plus sign, you pair the watch to it, it gets all synced up, and it'll land you in this home page with your health data. Now, I got some to show you. This is your circles that you're closing that you'd normally see on your watch. Shows you your total steps by hour in here. You've got your standing, when you've been standing and when you haven't. So you can try to make a goal of a little bit of exercise every hour, which they've proven is really good in the long run. Calories burned, any exercise records, they'll appear in here. 24-hour heart rate tracking there, or you can click to measure. Now, when you do that, it instantly, come back here, Ring, it instantly starts the green diode, and as long as that's touching you, you're good to go. Where you want this to be on your finger is right at the junction here. That's the best place. That's the wrong finger, in the lower part. Notice it's on an area where there's 4 squares here. If you look around, you've got the same thing over there and over there. So there's 3 places, and the one that you want down is right there. God, I hope I can get it off. I did. All right. So it gave me a heart rate. Now, when I go deeper into, and that's an instantaneous one, but you get the 24-hour heart rate going. When I come all the way down to blood oxygen, this is a one-time shot that's not covering 24-hour. At least I haven't seen how to set that up. But when you click to measure that one now, it turns on the red diode, which is higher accuracy overall. Again, you can just hold it on your finger if you wanted to get a blood oxygen reading right there. It'll take it a little while. It goes through. The reading's usually between 95 and 99 in that neighborhood. And that's what you want for a good heart health and blood oxygen. We'll give it just a moment to settle down. There you go, 99, 98. It bounces around until it gets its final measurement, and then it locks in. Now, when it is on your finger, let's pick a better finger for that one. This is the Oura Ring, by the way, another awesome one, but this is a hugely expensive one that you need a subscription for. The price on this one is really low, and it's got a lot of data. So, great introductory ring, fashion ring too as well. But when you get your blood oxygen reading, it'll show up here on the chart. Now, those 2 things also have blood pressure readings, heart rate variability on a 24-hour schedule, and this one has more variability in it. That kind of can be monitoring your stress levels and stuff like that. Heart rate variability is the space between the pulses as opposed to just counting the pulses. Women's health is in here as well. You set up your period tracking. You've got that. Last night's sleep information, or any night, broken up into REM sleep, light sleep. REM, of course, is the eye movement, and that's your dream state. Wide awake, got a couple of those right there. And you just hit the button up here to go back in the previous day and the previous day. Wear it every night. You'll get some sleeping time averages. You can look at your week, month, and year and really see how you're doing with your sleep. And it's just being worn. There's no watch to wear. You just, once you get used to a ring, as you know, you forget about it. It's a great way to go. What haven't we covered? Heart rate, sleep, blood pressure, heart rate variability. Now, weight you have to put in manually, but it does have built-in temperature in this one. That's pretty unique. Not too many of these rings actually do temperature, but this particular one does. It gives you temperature in just a few seconds. There we go, in Fahrenheit, 98.1, and it logs that, and it'll show a line between your previous temperature measurements. tells you about body temperature and a correlation to your internal temperature, so you can understand how to work with that data. And then stress, which I talked about with heart rate variability before. This is an actual stress range that you're in between 0 and 100. The higher it is, the more stressed you are, and it shows you those zones that you want to try to calm yourself down. You can use a ring like this in conjunction with a smartwatch to give you complementary information if you want to. A great way to work with these. The exercise tab here gives you choices of what you can pick: walk, run, treadmill, whatnot. Hit go. It'll line up GPS in your area, and you work with the ring and the phone together to track your heart rate and all the other things while you're doing your exercise. Device now brings you over. This is officially called the R9, but Wrongduck is calling this one the Silver Grid. And when you tap on here, you can set up your permissions, which I haven't turned all those on yet. You'll get all the data. It's current power level, your overall health settings here. You can set up your heart rate, how frequently you want the measurements to happen, the blood pressure reading, and put in your own systolic, diastolic. If you have an average that you normally have, that'll give you better accuracy, they say. I'm getting high readings right now on mine that are way more than what my actual blood pressure is. So double check if you're using blood pressure on this ring that it's accurate for you. You have gesture interaction. This is where you can, scroll through things on your phone and whatnot by just flicking your finger if you want to. That is built into this ring. Overall settings, you can reboot or restore it with the factory defaults. Remote camera lets you take pictures by setting this whole thing up and then moving the ring, and that will be the trigger for taking pictures. You've got weather push. Okay, the forecast, the information. Obviously, it doesn't appear on the ring, but in the app, you've got basic weather if you're interested in that. And then third-party apps, WeChat Sport and Health Connect are two different services that you can pair with this app that will then receive the data from the ring through this app and pass it on to those particular external third-party places. You can update the firmware there. You get the overall device information, its product ID and such. And you can have low power reminder on your phone that if the ring is starting to run down, you'll get a notice that you need to throw it in the charger. Up here, you can unbind the ring and start all over again. And that's pretty much it for the devices. And finally, you set up your own name or nickname. And you can actually put in a signature there if you want to. I haven't seen that in an app before. User management, your personal information is in here. I register as a female for this so that I can make sure you get the gender-specific stuff, period tracking, if that's available. You can put all the way down here to your walking and running stride, your resting heart rate. All those are data inputs if you know them. And then you can get into third-party access. Again, we looked at those. And authority management, about us, and questions and suggestions. So this is the overall app, and this is the kind of data that's collected on this ring. So all in all, I'm impressed with this, especially at the price level compared to something like the Aura ring, which is $300 to $500 range, and you're under $50 for this one. It is lightweight. Yeah, you want it to be sized so it fits nice and tight like that, because you want it snug for those sensors to work. It's got a really unique pattern. It is one of several different styles that Wrongduck is carrying right now. So be sure you use the link in the show notes to hop over there and take a look, not just at this one, but I got a generic link, goes right into the main page. You've seen the ladies' ring that we put out here recently. That's a beautiful one, and there's several others, including a ring that actually has a digital display of the time right on the ring itself. So well worth taking a look at that. We also have reviews of it here on our YouTube channel. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I know rings are not quite what a lot of folks are into. We don't get a lot of views on the rings yet, but I'm telling you, 2026 and on is going to see a shift, probably away from the watches and into the rings as these things get even more capable. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.